Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and it's time for Saturday with Stacey, YouTube number 215. Now this is just an all-out fun YouTube. No qualms about it. It's just a fun YouTube. I'm featuring products from Lawn Fawn, Jillibean Soup Tonic Studios, and it's simple, but it's creative, and you may not have thought to use some of these products this way, and chances are you already own these products or a good chunk of them. And then some of them you may have seen and not had any idea what to do with them. But I'm going to show you today. Now, I've got winter chicken dinner to talk about, but I also have cards I want to show you. I've been opening up the cards that have been sent to my family and I since our home burned down, since we lost our home. And it takes me a little time to get to them, not because I don't want to open them up right away, but because I need to kind of process what's happened. So I just now started opening them up because I just now think I'm at a place. Oh, no, we didn't change the light bulb. I forgot. And all of you posted, tell Mr. SMS to change the light bulb. And I totally forgot. Anyway, it takes me time to process, and I don't want to, I cry so easily. I truly do. I'm like the biggest softie in the world. And Folgers, crystals, commercials, Hallmark movies, you name it. Anytime a military person comes home and surprises their kids and they show it on a commercial, I'm bawling like a baby. So anyway, these cards have come in. You've been sending cards and gifts, and thank you so much. My family and I greatly appreciate it. But I didn't want to keep them just for me. I wanted to share them with the rest of you. So on Sundays, I'm taking a little time out to me where I can go someplace quiet. And if I cry, my boys aren't going to freak out because mom's crying. And I'm slowly but surely opening them up because I think I'm at a place now where I can do that. And they're so thoughtful, and they're so inspiring, and they're so encouraging, and they're so needed. I can't tell you how much I needed them. And I've shown them to Mr. SMS, and I've shown them to my kids, and they needed them too, just to know, to hear, not just from mom and dad that everything's going to be okay, but from others, people. You know, kids never listen to their parents. They'll behave the best for everybody else, but then when they're with us, it's not the same. So hearing it from others has really helped. And so I wanted to take the time today, just briefly in the beginning of this YouTube, to show you some of the cards that I've opened so far. And over the next, every so many YouTubes, I'll gather another bunch and I'll show them to you. And I've never done this before, so I hope it's okay with those who sent the card. I'm not going to open them up and share what's inside, but I do want to show you just the amazing creativity that you all have out there, and how it just made my heart sing. And so I'm going to do that. But first, winter chicken dinner, and that was from YouTube number 214, which was the Simply Defined Christmas Classics release, which was all about my mom's snow globes. And so many of your comments were, well, God intervened, because if you hadn't designed this collection way back when, you wouldn't have had those snow globes to pull inspiration from. And you are so right. So right. So I do still have something left of those snow globes, and I'm trying to look at it that way. And so these winter chicken dinners, congratulations to you. How do you be a winter chicken dinner? You just have to watch the YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and then post a comment on this YouTube. And the comment can be anything that's kind. Try and veer away from my personal appearance, or how many times I might say, I try really hard not to. But sometimes the more nervous I am, the more I say it. And so usually when the camera's off me and I start working, I don't say it at all. But this is my most nervous time, is when the camera's on me. So I'm going to read off the winter chicken dinners. You've won that collection. The die sets, the 6 die sets, congratulations to you. I hope you enjoy them. Know that they came from a piece of my heart, and hopefully you'll make something with them that has come from a piece of your heart for somebody you care about. All right, are you ready to hear if you're a winner chicken dinner? How about Lori? Oh, Lori. Bacalzo? Lori Bacalzo. Bacalzo? Lori, it's okay. You're a winner chicken dinner. Congratulations, but you are not alone. We always give 2 sets of prizes away. How about Patrice Messick? Patrice Messick. You too are a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and you too have won the Classics Christmas Collection by Simply Defined. How do you claim your prize? Go to scrapbookingmadesimple.com, click the winner chicken dinner link, and follow the directions. And as soon as we get an email from you and we confirm that it's you, we'll get your prizes out to you just as quickly as possible. Now again, today is a super fun YouTube. I'm going to be using Nouveau product by Tonic. I've got amazing dyes from Lawn Fawn that you may have seen out there in the market, maybe at your local craft store or online, and you're like, what is that? I'm going to show you what they are, and then you're going to see the amazing price that we have them for. And I've got some sequins from Jillibean Soup, because you may already have sequins. I wanted to use things that you might already have in your arsenal at home in your craft stash. That way you get the most out of it. You can use things in many different ways and get the most out of the product that you've purchased. So I'm going to tilt on down, and I'm going to start with the cards first. And I'm not going to announce who made them. I'm just going to show them to you. And hopefully, if you don't see yours, just hang tight. I promise I'll get through all of them. And hopefully you like seeing somebody else's creations, because I sure did. It really was, it was needed. And it was welcomed, and it was so appreciated. All right, I'm going to keep my glasses on, but down we go. Down. And then let's see if I can zoom. Ha. I've done word association. So I know, oh, but my finger was too big. I know what button to push. All right. So here's one of the cards that was sent to me. And this person had said that she's kind of new to card making and crafting. And I'm like, holy smokes, artichokes, if this is what new gets, wow. It is absolutely beautiful. Then, look at how gorgeous is this. Absolutely beautiful. Love the colors, love the coloring. It was so pretty. And look at this. Oh my gosh, the time and the effort to put this together was just amazing. Those roses are just beautiful. And then it says with love. And here, again, the time and the effort to do the coloring and the detail. How amazing is that? Isn't that pretty? It just pops right off the page. And I think that those are individual die cuts. I think they're individual die cuts, and then they went in and colored, and it's just so pretty. And here we have Thinking of You. Now, this set looks vaguely familiar to me. This is one of my flip sides. But I love how she left the wideness of it to build a bigger card, and the Thinking of You. That's just so pretty. The color combinations are so beautiful. And Life in Full Bloom. Well, my life is definitely in full bloom. That is a true statement. And I'm hoping that my my sunsets are just this pretty. Look at this with the gorgeous edge and the beautiful flowers. So I really wanted to show off some of these. A local customer made this, and she did this out of our Christmas Flipside collection, but she made it Halloween. Good for her. And how magnificent is that? Is that absolutely gorgeous? And it says, good things take time. To someone who makes us others so happy. These made me really happy. So you gave back, and then a local customer came in and she handed this to me, and I have to tell you, I said, I can't do it right now. I just can't open it. Please don't be hurt. And she said, no, you open it when it'll make you happy. And she's right, it made me happy. Love this shaker card. Love this shaker card. And here, friend to friend, because that is what we are. All of us are friends. And last but not least, well, no, I have one more. And I don't know what she did, but she got some kind of a gel in there, which is so cool. And it makes it look like water. And I thought that was pretty darn rock star. And then the last card I have for today. Amazing. Amazing. It's got the cat. I mean, it's just beautiful. And then there was a little note tucked inside here. Look at the work. This is something that you need to, that I think I'm going to frame. But the cards are going to come home with me, and they're going to decorate our new rental house, because I don't have any pictures or anything like that to put on the walls, but I don't think I'm going to need them. I think I'm going to decorate with the cards. So to all of you, thank you very much. Really was amazing, and it continues to be, because I haven't got through all of them yet. Now, for today, downstairs, what we have going on, there we go. What we have going on downstairs is this cute little guy. Oh, isn't he so darling? Oh my gosh. And then you can put a gift card to the back of him. But if you saw the die that did this, I think you would look at it and go, what? Right? Okay, I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna put him aside right now. And I have to tell you, the girls, SMS girls, went a little crazy with the samples. So I have lots of samples to share with you. All right, this is the die that did this. And this is how it comes packaged. So I think looking at it, you would say, what the bejeebies is that, and how do you use it? Well, this is a Lawn Fawn die, and it was meant to go with their pillow box. Their pillow box die is what it was meant to go with. And let me see if I've got one handy. Yes, right here. So it was meant to go with their little pillow box die, and the little pieces tuck in. And you wrap the little wings. This little piece here wraps around the back side of the pillow box, and you cut into the pillow box with this little piece I'm going to show you. But how cute is that? So if you saw this and you're like, I don't understand, well, it was meant to go with the Lawn Fawn pillow box. Does that mean it has to be done with the Lawn Fawn pillow box? Nope. First off, the Tim Holtz pillow box will also work, as will the Tim Holtz tags, or you can make your own tags. This was done, this is a tag. So I wanted to show you, and I've got several things to show you, how one die can do so many different things. But then I want to jazz it up and I want to Staceyfy it, zhuzh it up, as they say. And but I think it's kind of hard because there's no picture on the back to kind of explain what it is and what it does. So I'm going to start with this one. And again, this is the free make and take that's going on right now. Even the die that does the cute little tabs is it's a little tricky to understand. So I'm going to show you that as well. But I am going to start with this die here first. And super easy to cut. Super easy to cut. I'm going to start, and I'm going to play with the wings first, is what I think I'm going to play with. And maybe I will just cut them. Oh, let's see, what color paper do I have over here? Let's grab a piece of, just some yellow. Oh, right! Happy wings! So So, easy to do. Cut yourself a piece of your cardstock. I'm going to be using a Sizzix Big Shot machine today, but you should be able to do this with your Big Shot or your Vagabond or your Big Kick or your Cuttlebug or your Genesis or your Gemini, or I don't know. There's so many different machines out there on the market right now. I'm using my magnetic platform because I am using a wafer die. If you do not have a magnetic platform, don't even worry about it. You will have a multi-purpose platform to work with, whether it be the small one or the long one. Makes no difference. Keep your tabs completely closed. Completely closed. If you happen to have a magnetic platform, well, wahoo kachoo. Put my paper down on my cut plate, put my do not cut plate over the top, and send it on through. Now this is a pretty simple die, so I don't really have to rotate and turn and come back. This is gonna cut pretty darn simple. And there are my little wings. And it's got little score lines for you just as well. So there's my little wings. But now I'm gonna cut his little face. And his little face cuts in two. His little face cuts in two. It doesn't cut out. This cut a whole piece out. His little face isn't cut all the way out. It's going to cut into the paper. So let's pull this over. And again, I've got my magnetic platform. I've got a cut plate down. I have got my paper. And this is why I like the magnetic platform, because I want those little eyes right there. And because it's on a magnetic platform, it stays in place. I don't have to worry about having to maybe take a little piece of washi tape or a Post-it note. Now, the magnetic platform is a want. It's not a need. You can do everything I'm going to be doing with this platform without question. So if you don't have this, I don't want you to feel that, oh, I can't do this, because this is going to work just beautifully. It's just you might want to take a little bit of washi tape or a Post-it note to keep your die in place. That way your little eyes and your little owl, it doesn't move around. I'm going to put my do not cut plate right over the top. I wonder if I went down too far. Oh well, it's going to be what it's going to be. Oh, it's got adhesive on the back still. Holy smokes, artichokes. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. So now I've cut the face into it, a little bit of an owl face, and you can see it's got little tiny feathers that we can pull up, make it a little three-dimensional just by pulling those up. And then I can take my little wings I don't know where, no, my wings need to be up here. My wings definitely need to be up here. Let's grab a little piece of Stacey tape. So this is just the basic way to build it. But I'm not using the pillow box that it was meant for. You can use the pillow box, but what if you just wanted to make a super darling little tag? And then if I want to hide this, I can cut my tag again in a solid color and back it. And I have now made a darling little tag. But I think, I'm going to put them back on the, I think when you see this in a store, this might be difficult for you to get this from, that you can do something as cute as this, or as this, or like we did. We zhuzhed ours up. Well, maybe his wings could be lower. Let's lower his wings. They have his wings lower. Maybe my wings are too high. Ooh, gentle, gentle. All right, I'll lower his wings. Oh, and then his little nose will be orange. His little wings will be down there. And then, oh, a little too high still. Gentle, 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 Stacey tape. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's try again. So let's get him right underneath. Right underneath. And then my brown. Well, close enough. So now he's got brown eyes and wings, and he's so darling, which is how we did this one here. But I don't know that you would get there from just this. And we've done so much with this. So I wanted to take it a little bit further, and I wanted to zhuzhify it a little bit. So I'm going to take the wings, and I'm going to cut them again. This time I think I will use, well, I guess I can just use the really, really, really loud yellow. Oh, maybe, I have a softer yellow. Okay, maybe we'll use the softer yellow. Only this time I'm gonna take some Stacey tape. 2.5 inch wide. Now, if you already own Sukwang tape, fine. If you already own Elizabeth Crafts tape, fine, no problem. Stacey tape is my adhesive. It's simply defined adhesive tape. It is a little bit stronger, a little bit longer, and costs a little bit less. But you need to use what you already own. This is a double-sided adhesive. So I'm gonna put it right down on my paper. Put my wings on there. So I'm just gonna trim off the sides just a little bit because I don't want any Stacey tape hanging over the side because then it'll stick. Now I've put that Stacey tape right on the top of my colored cardstock. Right on the top. And I'm going to die cut into it. Normally when we put it on the cardstock, we turn it down and we die cut this way, making this a sticker. I don't want it to be a sticker. I'm going to adhere something to these wings. So I need that sticky up front. And again, no need to use a precision base plate, even though you're going through cardstock and Stacey tape, easy peasy. Easy peasy. So I think I will do a rotate though, just to be sure. Rotate once, send it on through. No precision base plate needed. Okay, why did I rotate the die? Because every time you send it through the wheel, the roller's underneath, the die will hit it the roller will hit the die in a brand new way. So if I sent it through this way, front and back and front and back and front and back, and it wasn't cutting, that's because it's hitting that roller in the exact same way. And everybody's machine has a sweet spot. So if it didn't cut front and back, you could go front and back and front and back and it's still not gonna cut. But if you just rotate it, then the roller's gonna hit it in a new way, and where it missed it the first time, it will get it the second time. So that's why we rotate dies. That way you don't get frustrated when you're die cutting and you're going front and back and front and back and it's still not cutting. Yeah, beautiful, no problem, easy peasy. All right, so this is what I have. Normally what we would do if this was a flower or a circle or a beautiful flourish that we wanted to make a sticker, we usually put the Stacey tape on the back and peel it off and stick it onto whatever we want, making our die cut an instant sticker. But this time I actually want to adhere something right to the wings. So I'm gonna take a little X-Acto blade or anything that you have, your scissors can do it. You just need to cut straight down right on the score line. Well, close to the score line. I was close. there's a score line right there that happens right when you send it on through. So I've cut right down on that score line. Be sure not to cut too heavy, and if you're worried, put some cardstock underneath you because you don't want to cut into your craft mat. Your craft mat is not self-healing. So just a light score, just so you can get the top of the liner off. All right, roll. So what I've got is a piece of cardstock with Stacey tape on the top, and now I'm going to expose the sticky. See, I cut too deep in that one. Expose the sticky, there we go. By peeling off the liner, which means this is sticky right now. I have to do something with it right now. What am I gonna do with it? Okay, we did sequins a while ago, and they were from Jillibean Soup, and they were super cute and beautiful and 5 different colors. They come in really pretty packs where there's 5 different packs and 4 different colors in each pack. They're just lovely and really affordable. Oh, are we thinking about lighting up? Maybe, maybe not. So I'm gonna grab some sequins, and I'm just gonna start layering them onto the Stacey tape. Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe I'll just pull some of them out so I can see better. So I'm just gonna pick them up with my tweezers, and I'm gonna start at the bottom, and I'm just gonna lay it straight down. And then I'm gonna build up, and I'm gonna go across in kind of a honeycomb pattern. And you can do any kind of color combination you want. You want them to slightly overlap. You can do big ones, you can do small ones. And what's nice is that there's no glue. I'm not dipping my sequin into glue. And then putting it on my card and waiting for it to dry. Which means since there's no glue, kids can do this too, with not having to worry about spilling glue anywhere. We're just using adhesive tape. No, off you go. Well, okay, I'll get you with my tweezers. So I'm gonna hold this up just so you can see what I'm doing. Except for this little guy doesn't want to get off. All right, I'll use you next, I promise. So I'm just starting to build my little wings. Aren't they so cute? With sequins, only no glue. No fuss, no muss, easy peasy. Let's try that one. And then we'll use this one. And then we'll use this one. It won't take me too much longer to finish, but I have to finish because that's my personality. And then we can go here, one here, and one here. And then do I have any? Oh, okay, I know I'm not supposed to worry about it. That is just a YouTube and a demo, but you'll get it, but maybe I'll use this color. 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. There, his little wing is done. Oh, I should lift that one up a little bit because that one's not going to stay. Let's lift this one up just a little bit, raise it up just a little. Or maybe I put a bigger one in the center so it covers. There we go. All right, there's his little wing. All done with sequins and some tweezers, but no fuss, no muss. Give it a good press down. The yellow paper that it's on is coming through. And then when you put him on, Isn't he so cute? You can go underneath the sequins just a little bit. Isn't he darling with sequined little his little wings? Oh my goodness gracious, I love him. So the sequins are super easy to use. You probably already have some sequins in your stash from either Jillibean Soup or from time gone by. You didn't know that you don't have to use glue to put sequins down. You can just use Stacey tape. Stacey tape will die cut with almost any die. And instead of making the back part a sticker, and I could have, but on this one you don't want to make the back a sticker. You need this to stick to there. Well, you could, and then you could make this one a sticker and peel that off and attach but peel it off. And you always start from the bottom. Always start from the bottom, because that way you can layer on top. And you just have at it. Think of all the things you have that you can now sequin, and you didn't want to because you didn't want to pull out the glue. I totally understand that. I get you. And the kids can do this. It's easy for them. And sequins are relatively inexpensive. You get a lot in a little jar of them. And however they make it is just the way it was supposed to be made. So even if they jumble up the colors and they just go in there and have a great time, just like I'm doing right now. I'm not being overly careful with which colors I'm choosing. I'm just getting them on there. I'm not caring about the size I'm doing. I'm just making his little feathers so cute. And the tape is strong enough to hold them without making any kind of a mess. And for me, that's my kind of crafting. Okay, almost there. So this one I just randomly did. I didn't give any thought, and it's just as cute. In fact, it might even be cuter. I didn't give any kind of thought. And now I can take the center and peel that up to expose that sticky. And then I can put my little owl together. I love his little sequined wings. Back it. Trim my bottom. Tie a little bow, and so cute. So here we did it where we put the sequins right on his little feathers, and I could do that here too. I'm just going to ruffle his feathers a little bit. Ruffle his feathers so you can see through. And you can see in our sample, we also cut his eyes in the same color. So I could go through and take that little die, wherever I put it. Nope. Oh, right back where it's supposed to be. I could take the little die and cut his little eyes out of the yellow and put a little bit of Stacey tape on the back. So a little Stacey tape. This time I am going to make a sticker. So I'm going to die cut, and I am going to make a sticker using my cardstock. Bring my machine back over, magnetic platform, cut plate, paper with Stacey tape on the back, my Lawn Fawn die. Do not cut plate right over the top.
put that back where it belongs before I forget that it's there. And all I have to do is snip his little eye out. So I'm gonna pull out those little extra pieces around his eye. And I could make eyebrows with those. Okay. Let's make some eyebrows. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, he's so cute. But then I'm just gonna take my scissors, or my fussy scissors actually, my fussy scissors. And do you see where they're connected? Because remember, that die is meant to cut into paper, not cut out of paper, but I want it to cut out. So I'm just gonna take and snip and snip and snip. Pop my little center guy out. And lay it right over the top. So right now, I'm gonna lay it right over the top of his little eye. And because I put the Stacey tape on the back, it's already a sticker. Pop my little pieces out because I don't need them. And that will let me snip his little eye out. And just take my fussy cut scissors and just give a little snip. And my fussy cut scissors, whatever scissors you have, as long as they're small enough to get in there and give a little snip, that's all you need. I didn't hear if that snipped. And take out his little center because I don't need that. And lay it right down on top of his little eye. Oh, so cute. And he's got little yellow eyebrows. So we're really making him darling. All from a die that I think most people, unless you're, you watch Lawn Fawn, and Kelly and her group do an amazing job. But until you see it, until you actually see it, you just don't realize how absolutely darling it can be. It's hard to visualize this from this. It's hard to visualize this from that. But we did more than just make tags, and we did more than just make the cute little box. Woo! Cute little box. We made cards, we made layouts. I'm gonna show you, but I'm gonna move on. So I wanted to show you the cute little owl, but now I'm gonna move on because the bundle that we have for you today has 3 dies in it, and they retail for $60, but you're not gonna pay anywhere near that, not even close. It's probably one of the best prices you'll ever see on Lawn Fawn ever. The next die I have is this one. Okay, now I got this in stock a while ago and I said, holy smokes, what is that? Because I also didn't realize that it was meant to go with their pillow box. It's meant to go with their pillow box, and it does the same thing that the little wings from the owl do. The little bat wings do the same thing. This piece falls behind. So if you wanted to use it on the box, let's see, do I have a little box? Oh, look at, we did it on the bag. How cute is that on a bag? And that's the Lawn Fawn bag. But heck, you can use just about any bag. You can even pre-make bags. There it is on the pillow box, which is what it was meant to go with. But there's more to be done with it, absolutely. But when I saw this, I didn't even understand it. So I want to show you this, and we're going to do a different technique. We're not going to use the sequins. Now, I want you to know that when you buy Lawn Fawn, they generally come attached, and you have to detach them if you want to. You can leave this die just like this and cut it just like this and never separate the pieces. But if you want to, you absolutely can. And to do that, you kind of need to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until they snip off. or you need to have a little pair of wire snippers. Let's see, little wire snippers to snip it off. It's up to you whether you want to snip them apart or keep them together. A lot of them are easy to go back and forth, back and forth. Some of them require the little snippers. There we go. And the little wires will just snip right off. You need to be careful because they can be a little bit sharp. So if you've got a little filing, a little emery board, something that you're able to just take those down just a little bit, it's up to you. A lot of people like to just keep them hooked together and never snip them apart. Totally up to you. Now, I want to play with the bat wings because they were super fun. I'm gonna put so I remember where I put it. So this time I'm going to start with black paper. And again, I'm going to be using Stacey tape. Looks good to me. Oh, somebody who was so funny. Somebody last YouTube said, oh, no fire trucks. It was weird not hearing the fire trucks. There they are. And hopefully everybody is okay. And that it's nothing too major. But our store is on a very main street here, so we hear them go by all the time. All right, you know what? I'm gonna tape him down super quick because he's too cute. I'm gonna take him down for a sample because he made my heart happy. Just put a little bit of Stacey tape right there, and you can see that you can tear Stacey tape. It's rippable. You don't have to use scissors. I used to say it was terrible, but then people are like, oh no, it's great. We love your tape. It's like, oh, well, thank you, but that's not what I meant, but it is what I said. It is what I said. So the tape, you can tear the tape. I want that one to pop up. Get all these popped up. I could add bling to his little feathers, but I think I'm gonna take that one down as a cute little sample. Oh. Okay, so back to my bat. I have added Stacey tape to a piece of black cardstock. Now, being that it's smooth cardstock, it's my Simply Defined black 80-pound smooth cardstock. There is no front and there is no back. You just put your tape right onto the cardstock. And again, I'm not trying to make a sticker out of it. I want to add something to the bat wings. So I'm going to bring over my Big Shot machine. Use my magnetic platform. Maybe this time, just so you can see, I'll use our multi-purpose platform. Completely closed, whether you have the smaller version or the larger version. All the machines now come with the extended multi-purpose platform. This is the original size. Just like the magnetic platform, the standard multi-purpose platform is a want. It's not a need. The extended one that comes with your machine will do everything that this one does. It's just longer. I like the smaller one because it's less space. It's easier for me to use since most of the dies I use and almost all the dies I manufacture fit on this platform. But if you don't have it, don't feel like you're not going to be able to do this because I promise you, you are. So I'm going to put it in. Go roll, 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 roll. I'm gonna do a quick, I don't even know if I need to. Nope, I don't need to do a rotate. That was pretty evident. But my die is stuck to my it's got adhesive on it. Tape from this packing. All right, let's move it out of the way. Now I've got my cute little bat wings, and just like the owl, a tag will fit in or the box will fit in just fine. And if you don't have a tag die, that's okay. You can make your own tags. All a tag is is a rectangle with 2 chopped corners. That's how I did these. I just cut a rectangle and then chopped my corners and then get a hole punch and hole punch it. If you really like the Lawn Fawn dies that I'm showing you, and that is your budget, that's it, well, that's fine. Oh my goodness gracious. Go get some cute little brown paper bags, and you can do these out of brown paper bags. Grab your cardstock, make some tags, and do these out of, just hand cut them. Do them with your trimmer. You don't have to have a tag die or a box die or a bag die. You have things that you can use right there in your stash. So I'm going to go ahead and I can see my score lines. And I'm just gonna take my blade, put something under it. I probably should have brought over a gush pad because I don't want to cut into my craft mat. Just give a little score because all I want to do is cut through that liner, that top piece, so I can peel it off. Yep, see, so I've cut right into it. Then I'm going to do a little design. So I've got my little bat wings, and now I'm going to take my blade, and again, you can take a pair of the edge of a scissors, you can whatever it is that works for you. And again, you're not going to press too hard, but I'm going to create a little, maybe in your craft stash you've got one that swivels. That's nice. An X-Acto blade can be purchased at the dollar store, Big Lots, Walmart, Kmart. We're losing our Kmart. I'm so sad to hear that. I actually still shop at Kmart. So I've cut in some little scallops because I want to do his wings, but I want to do them in glitter. And I want to be specific about where I put that glitter. If I peeled off the entire liner, I would have to do the wings in all one color or varied colors. But I wanted that design to be specific, and I want to put those colors exactly where I want them. So I'm going to peel off my bottom layer and my top layer. And I'm going to leave that center one right there, and it's going to act as a mask. What's a mask? A mask is what you put down so that your ink or your glitter or your paste won't go there. It's acting as a protective barrier, so whatever you're putting on top will not go underneath there. And I'm going to take my Nouveau glitter. Now, it doesn't matter whose glitter you have. We love the Nouveau, and this is a very, very big bottle. If you buy this bottle, chances are you and your friends can share it because there is a lot of glitter in this bottle. It retails for, I think, $7.99, but truly, you could divide this up between 2 or 3 of you without any problem at all. You'd have to decide who gets to keep the cute little cap with the bling on it, but unless you're using glitter all the time, this bottle will go a very long way. And I think I'm going to use the back of my tweezers. And I'm just going to dump some of the glitter on my sticky that's been exposed. My glitter cleanup cloth, just wipe my tweezers on down. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to gently rub it into that adhesive, the adhesive tape. Okay, don't know what my little wipey, but that's okay. Just wipe it right off. Put it right back into. I used very little. I'm just going to take this and put this right back into the bottle. No fuss, no muss. There's not glitter everywhere. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to expose that middle one. And with a different colored glitter, which hasn't even been opened. Holy smokes, this is a new bottle. Exciting. I'm gonna take the back of my tweezers again, and you can use a little spoon. If you've got spoons left over from Baskin Robbins, that's always nice, or Cold Stone. Just use a little spoon. I have some spoons that were given to me by a wonderful customer. We use them every time we use glitter in the store. And again, I just dumped it on. Now it doesn't matter if it goes on top of the purple. I don't care. Because once I put that purple down and I rubbed it with my finger, it sealed that purple in so that this new glitter isn't going to interact with the glitter that's already down. So all I have to do, rub, rub, rub. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, how cute is that? His little bat wing. I know. Now, there's not enough there for me to save, so I'm gonna let that go. But I am gonna wipe up my little tweezers and my little craft mat using my glitter cleanup cloth. And if you wanted to, you could even put your glitter cleanup cloth right on that and it would peel or pull up any loose glitter. But my little bat wing is now glittered and done in a pattern, not just all one color. So I could, on this one, I could go from my high point of my wing, my high point, and take my little blade, put it underneath because I don't want to go all the way through, and just go straight down to the points. So 1, 2. And this time, let's take this one off first. Let's put a little of the, let's put a little of the purple in there. Tap, tap, tap. Not too much. It doesn't take very much at all. Take my finger, so what I've got it on right now just looks just like that. Then I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to rub it around until I can feel that it is no longer sticky. Take my little glitter cleanup cloth, just wipe it right off. And this little glitter cleanup cloth is huge. This is a portion of it. Then I can take and do this one. So now I've exposed the rest of the bat wing. And I can come in with a little bit of, maybe we'll do this one. Maybe this one will be too dark. We'll see. I'm going to play with kind of the more gray, darker gray. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Kind of move it around. Wipe it off. Again, not enough for me to save, especially since the bottle's this big. And now I've done his wing another way. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. And then it's gonna go onto our tag. Now our tag, I can cut his little face. Oh, and maybe I do him in, well, green's a little weird, but that's okay. Maybe I do him in green. Or maybe I do him in black and do the green as the background. Oh, decisions, decisions. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. So now I've got his little face. And you gotta remember, it's going to cut into. I wonder if it's gonna be long and, oh sure, it's gonna be perfect. It's going to cut into and not cut out. So let me bring my die cut machine back over. I'm using just my regular multi-purpose platform. Send it on through. I'm thinking it would only take one. Oh yeah, he's so cute. Okay, so see how weird that looks? You're thinking, what are you going to get when you cut that out? Well, what you get is his little mouth. Oh, and his little ears. He's so cute. And then I can bring over my little wings. Do I want to back him? So I think I'm going to put his wings up here. Gosh, and I could add a little glitter in there if I want. Okay, so I'm going to tape him down to my green. Again, just use a little piece of Stacey tape. Okay, so now I ripped it too big. It's too big. What do? Well, it's double-sided tape. So you expose your sticky. And because it's double-sided tape, you just fold it right back into each other. You don't even have to worry about trying to cut it. Put that where it belongs. I'm going to put this down. Pull up my top sticky. Put my black right over it. And then if I want, out of my green, I can cut his little ears out again. So let's just grab a piece of green, cut his ears out again. And because I've got Stacey tape exposed, so you can see what it cuts. That's so different than what you think you get there. When you see it in the store, it's kind of difficult to understand unless you've seen a sample made with it. There's one little ear, and there's one little ear, and all I have to do, because I've got Stacey tape exposed, can you see that it's kind of shiny in his ears? Oh, there. Can you see it's shiny in his ears? All I've got to do is fill them right in. Bam. Fill them right in. Bam, and he's done. Oh, well, he's a very unusual bat. He's got two different wings, but that's okay. He's super cute. And now you saw how a die that is so unusual looking, when you see it like this, is so unusual looking, but oh my gosh, when it's done, it's so cute. And again, it can go around a pillow box it can go around, a tag. You can make a card out of it. The girls have made cute little layouts with it. Darling. But then there's one more die I want to show you that I thought was a little confusing. This is not part of the bundle, but I wanted to show it to you because it is what we used on the back of this sample. It is part of the YouTube Yummy. It's the notches. So when you buy the die, it comes like this. And this one does have a little picture on the back. But this is how it comes. And again, it's up to you if you want to break them apart or not. We broke these apart because it seemed to make the most sense. You need them broken apart because you don't want to do 2 notches in one piece of paper. But let me see if I can pull this little green one off again. Awesome. So I've got my little green background, my little green tag, and now I want to add that gift card. This is the die that will let you do it because it puts a notch here for you and a notch there. You may have a notch punch already, but I don't know if it's going to go in as far as you need it to be. This one puts it on the diagonal. It goes on a diagonal, and that way your card fits on a diagonal. I love the little notchy one. So again, super easy to do. But if you saw the die, you might not understand what you're supposed to do with the die unless you had seen a sample or a YouTube. Well, I'm hoping more people see this YouTube so you understand how to use them. So now I have made 2 notches, which means my cute little gift card will slip right in there. You want to tape it down, but I want to show you how it just fits all nice and neat right in there. That's a really cool die. And now you've made a really cute little gift with the gift card right attached. What if somebody's birthday is on Halloween? How sweet would this be? Oh my gosh. And you saw how to use the glitter, how you can take Stacey tape and cut into it to make masks so that you can add a design just with a simple little X-Acto blade. And it doesn't have to be perfect, mine's not, but it just adds a little something something and glitter right over the top. Or you can take the Stacey tape and use the cute little sequins right over the top, no glue. The whole purpose of this YouTube was to show no glue and these amazing dies that you may not have understood when you first saw them. You could even, instead of doing the, you could have done the center in glitter and done the sides in the sequins. You could have done the center and sequins and glitter up here because you built a mask. So until you pull that liner off, until you pull that piece off, it's not going to be, you're not going to stick anything to it. So you can do all your glittering and then pull that center piece off and start layering your little sequins. Or do you have little seed beads? Is that what they call them? Those little seed beads. Those will stick to Stacey tape. Absolutely. You can try some foil. You could have done glitter here and here and then expose that center and put some silver foil in there. You have lots of options, but the dies are so flippin' cute, and I think that they were kind of missed over because people didn't fully understand what to do with them. Now, for the YouTube, I do have 3 dies, and I'm only going to show you the 2, but there's 3 dies in the bundle. And I had better put the lids on my glitter. Because I know myself. So the 3 dies in the bundle, you do get the cute little owl. That's how it comes packaged. And you get the cute little bat, but you also get the Santa. Yes, this is a Santa. I know, crazy, right? Let me find the card. Let me find one of the cards. I think Elena's card is probably, okay. So that actually makes a Santa. But looking at it, how would you ever tell that that makes a Santa? And yes, it's the same thing. It's meant to work with their pillow box die. So if you've already got a pillow box die, the Tim Holtz one or the Lawn Fawn, holy smokes artichokes, boy, are you gonna be able to add to it. Look at how darling that Santa card is. Now it was meant to go around a pillow box, but we made a card out of it. And when I say we, I mean Elena. How cute. From that to that, right? Gosh, if there was just a little picture, something somewhere to show you how darling it can be and that you can do more with it than just the pillow box. So we've got the Santa, we've got the bat, and we've got the owl. Now they retail for 20 bucks each. So this is a $60 set of dies. Your price, $23.99 for all of it. $23.99. I have to look at you. Ooh, don't want to do that. I have to look at you. We're very limited to what we have. We have a few hundred, and that's it. And then they're gone. Okay? These are retired dies. So we have a few hundred of this bundle at this price. Not $60, not $50, not $40, not $30, $23.99. And again, if you don't have the pillow box die, wait till you see the samples I'm going to show you. You don't need the pillow box die. If you love the pillow box die, you can absolutely buy the pillow box die. It will be on a YouTube Yummy, but I wanted to show you how amazing those dies are when you get right down to using them, and how easy it is to use glitter and sequins with no glue at all. All right, I'm gonna tilt back down and we're gonna show samples. All right, so again, there's the bundle. We also have all the new Lawn Fawn on sale. Here's the cute little die that does the notches for your gift card, $11, and then it's on a YouTube Yummy sale. So again, this is a staple die. This is one that if you're just starting to get into die cutting, this is a really nice die to have, because we all do birthday cards and weddings and holidays, and you know, it's nice to, and anniversaries, it's nice to have something that will put the notches in if you're doing a gift card, as opposed to buying one of those little gift card bags that they charge like $5 for. You might as well buy a die and make your own tag, have it homemade, and you'll have the die forever. All right, let's show samples. So again, I showed you Elena's darling Santa, and this is Lawn Fawn paper. Yes, we have the 6x6 paper packs in stock and on sale. Darling. I don't even know where to start. All right, let's start with some of the bags. So Doris just made up some darling little bags and boxes from Lawn Fawn with some of their newest sets. Here's the Santa out of the pillow box. Oh, is that so cute? Yes, that's using that die in that bundle with a pillow box. And you can even buy pre-made pillow boxes if you don't want to buy the pillow box. Is that just the cutest thing ever? So all the girls worked on the samples. They got very excited to do them. Little box, again, that's a Lawn Fawn box with the Santa, just showing you different ways that you can use it. Let's see, what else do I have? So the pillow box, only cut so that you could make it a little card, and you could maybe put the little notches there and put a gift card right there. So instead of being used as a pillow box, now it's being used as a card. All the different ways. This one's done as a tag. Again, I'm still on the Santa. And then we've got the card. Isn't that darling? What a happy Christmas card. And all it is one big tag, and then she put the Lawn Fawn die on it, and then, oh, of course she did. She used the Lawn Fawn paper, she matted it, and it made a darling card. Has nothing to do with the pillow box, has nothing to do with any kind of a box. Cute card. So there's Santa. Let's talk about the owl. Let's see what I've got over here. Those are new. Let's talk about the owl. We made the owl into a card. Die, a rectangle scallop die by Lawn Fawn, cut that out, added the little wings, added the little eyes like I showed you, and we made a card. So it has nothing to do with making a tag. Same die, different ways. So we made that one out of a card. Then we did the layout. This time we used a must-haves oval. We did a must-haves oval and we took the center piece and cut him out and made an 8x8 layout. And all the girls had a hand in this. So we didn't use a tag, we didn't use a rectangle, we used an oval to get that look. Curled up his little wings. So here has nothing to do with a tag, a bag, a box. We did a layout with him. So amazing that one die can give you so many different things to do with it. Then we have more. The girls went crazy. We've got little Pinky here into a card. Oh, so cute. And she put the little tag there so that you could put your gift card right there. Slide it right on out. Slide it right on in. And we use the owl into a card. Then we have the bat. And again, the bat into a card. So cute. Little flip card. A little bag. A little tag, all out of the same die. So you're getting those 3 dies for $23. What does that come to? Like $8, $8 a die as opposed to $20 a die. We've got the little boxes. That's the pillow box. Now this was done with the Tim Holtz pillow box. So if you've got the Tim Holtz pillow box, you're good. Oh, I forgot the little bag for the owl. Just darling. Another little bag. Now here the girls stepped out of the box a little bit. They took the wings from the owl and made him into a little monster. Sending you monster hugs. And used Lawn Fawn paper for it. They took the wings and the front and used it on an oval and moved the wings up his ears and made a little monster. Just darling. And then they've put together other projects using the rest of the Lawn Fawn collection that's new, that's just released, that's on sale right now. So they've put together just some beautiful little collections using the newest Lawn Fawn dies for you to see. A little diorama. Look at how cute is that, and then it folds flat to mail. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I told you they got really happy with doing these. They had a great time. All right, let's see what else. She's got some cards that she's made using the newest collection of Lawn Fawn, which is all on a YouTube Yummy. You know, Lawn Fawn has a definite look and feel, and it's a happy look and feel. You smile when you look at their cards. Well, let's be clear. Doris does a happy dance when Lawn Fawn arrives at the store. Let's not mess around about it. She does a oh, and she does a little happy dance. How cute. How cute is this? Look at that. Put your gift card there. These are all new Lawn Fawn dies and stamps. You're the pumpkin spice in my latte. Doris did that one. So cute, isn't it? So Yvette worked on these, and Claire worked on these, and Elena worked on these, and Belinda worked on these. They had too much fun. And last but not least, so on the YouTube Yummy, we have all the new Lawn Fawn dies. We've got the new Lawn Fawn paper. We've got the Nouveau glitter. We've got the dies, we've got the paper, we've got the glitter. We've got the different packs of Jillibean Soup bling or rhinestones. There's 5 different packs. We've got the I Want It All bundle, the bundle that's almost like a flash sale. $60 of Lawn Fawn for only $23.99, but we are limited. All of it on a YouTube Yummy sale. All right, I'm gonna tilt on up. Well, I guess I'm gonna show one more time. Just my favorite. I think this was my absolute favorite. Oh, get it out of the way. One more time. My favorite. Because I think that's just a happy card. All right, you guys, I'm gonna tilt on up and I'm gonna say, zoom out, look at that. I did it on the first try. I'm gonna say, all right, it's me, Stacey, Scrapbooking Made Simple. Where are you gonna find all of this great product? Scrapbookingmadesimple.com. This is a limited sale. It goes through next YouTube, which would be next Saturday. So you'll have until Friday, about 3 o'clock, sunny California, to get your order in. But the Lawn Fawn bundle, the 3 dies, when they are gone, they are gone. If you don't get one and you wanted one, put yourself on the notify me list. We have people who cancel their orders and who do not, for some reason, one reason or another, are unable to pay for their orders. So put yourself on the notify me list, and you never know when you're going to get an email saying, it's back in stock. So it's me, Stacey, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for all of the cards and well wishes and gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I loved each and every one of them, and I will see you next week. All right, you guys, have a happy Labor Day. Yeah, Labor Day. Have a wonderful Labor Day. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. Bye.